Okay, starting off with the main ingredients, we have our mushrooms, some beautiful spring onion, some grated Parmesan cheese, some crushed garlic, our nutritional yeast for that cheesy flavor, and some B12. We have some origarum and rosemary, some black pepper, pink Himalayan salt, and our Ina Parman's chicken flavored stock powder. Moving on to our coconut cream, coconut milk if you can't get, that'll work. Some tofu, beechwood smoked tofu is the best, and some leeks. Truffle flavored olive oil, this stuff is an absolute weapon and it's just such an incredible flavor from Woolies. I went for these mushrooms because the other ones were a bit old and tired. Chopped the spring onion just like that. Get that going in the pot, get it nice and browned while you chop your mushrooms, cover it in olive oil. Here I've got the mushrooms chopped in two different ways, one a little bit thicker and one half a little bit thinner to make it more saucy. Get that in the pot, give it a good stir. I'm using the smallest stove on the stove pot, adding in some garlic now, good amount of garlic. Salt to your liking. This is how much I sort of start with. I might add some more later. Origarum. I don't really measure anything, I just kind of wing it from experience. A good amount of black pepper, I'd say that's about a heaped tablespoon to about a tablespoon and a half of black pepper. The chicken flavored stock powder, about a tablespoon, a heaped tablespoon, maybe a heaped and a half. I think I did add a little bit, like a half teaspoon more or a teaspoon more later during the cooking process. Give that all a good stir, pop the lid on, and move on to our exotic mushrooms. Get that chopped up nicely and give it a good stir and a good mix around. Make sure everything's coated. Moving on to our leeks, give them a chop and just pop them out so that they're all nice and loose in there. Sometimes they don't come out of their little rolls, so I like to just pre-pop them out. Throw that in, give it a good mix around, pop the lid on, and then we're onto our tofu. You can see nice chunky chopped pieces of tofu. Give that a good mix. Now we're throwing in our coconut cream. Give that a really good mix and you'll start to see our sauce come alive. Nice, thick and creamy. Boom. We're getting it going. I got the kettle boiling for the pasta. I tried to go for a yellow lentil pasta, but I ended up tossing that because it tasted like garbage. I tried to go with a gluten-free option, but yeah, it was not a winner. Now we're adding in our nutritional yeast. This I'm roughly adding in about half a cup, so about 125 grams of nutritional yeast, and that's going to give us a lovely, rich, creamy, cheesy flavor. It also helps to thicken it up. I'm adding a little bit more salt because I did a taste test, and it felt like I could use a bit more salt, but that's obviously to your liking. Here I'm using the back of the ladle to just, smush it a bit, get it a bit more saucy. Smushing it with the back of the ladle just helps get it a bit more bitsy and saucy. And you got to make sure that when you're making sauce that you're stirring at least every 5 minutes. Keep it well stirred and well moving. You don't want it sitting for too long without a stir. Now I got the real pasta going, some nice spaghetti. Can't go wrong. And voila, our beautiful exotic mushroom creamy plant-based pasta, full of rich nutrients and proteins and vitamins and minerals. And I can tell you now, guys, this was absolutely incredible. The flavors were just out of this world. The creaminess and just overall just a mouth-watering, delectable dish that you can't get enough of. Here I'm adding in the exotic mushroom. Forgot the name of it. Truffle oil, sorry. It's a beautiful flavor to add to your mushroom sauces or pastas. And here we have the Parmesan cheese. We like to layer on the Parmesan cheese. We really pro Parmesan cheese, as you can see. You can't go wrong with Parmesan cheese. And now a little petite herb leaf salad. We use this from Woolies. We throw it on just about every meal. Just adds a lot of color to the dish. It makes it look like really nice and professional, and just added nutrients from the sprouts. And here you go, guys. Absolutely delicious, beautiful pasta. Couldn't get enough of it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and happy cooking.